pushing me away and ignoring me, like you don't want to talk to me. That's not how things are going.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So a lot has happened tonight at the Saturday night party, and I will try to crush everything that has happened into this video. If I think that I cannot complete everything in this video, I'll do another video to continue whatever it is that happened. So the Saturday night party started, okay? And the very first thing that happened was a clash between Chichi and Ilebaye. So this is it. Everybody got into the dancing arena. And of course, Groovy walked up to Chichi saying, you know what, can we have a dance? Chichi wasn't really dancing because her skirt or her dress was very tight. And then, Groovy was vibing with Chichi. And then Ilebaye comes and pushes Chichi away from Groovy. And Chichi's like, what kind of rubbish is this?
You have to go call Phyna. I don't stop it. No, Jill, let me speak. I'm so sorry. Fine. No, please. I don't want you home. I don't know how to pretend. I know. Sorry. I'm not pretending, but I'm sorry for the guy jammed you. I'm just apologizing right now. You pushed me. You want me to go? I'm not saying my face. Are you serious? I didn't push you. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Then Chichi and Groovy get back to dancing. And Ilebaye goes to reinforce, brings Phyna. And both of them now come and now push Chichi away from Groovy. And that's where Chichi lost it. So Chichi literally lost it there because she almost fell off, right? And then she came outside and of course said she wanted to have a conversation with Groovy and called Groovy's bluff, telling him he's not a man. Then why didn't he address that immediately? It was happening right there.
So, we're dancing and she came at first to pull over. At least you're a man. Sometimes you need to be a man. Address the issue immediately. And if you walk up to me to want to dance, don't let someone embarrass me like that. I'm not your girl, fine. I can say that actually I don't want to.
Now we saw Chichi now facing Ilebaye because Ilebaye walked up to Chichi, saying that, you know what, I'm sorry, I apologize for pushing you. But Chichi literally wasn't having any of that. Chichi was like, you cannot stain my white. My white is leather. If you stain it, it will slip down. It will not stain it. And guess what? Chichi literally called Ilebaye's bluff, telling her that she should never try that again. That why would she come and push her because she was dancing with a guy?
You have to go call Phyna. I don't stop it. No, Jill, let me speak. I'm so sorry. Fine. No, please. I don't want you home. I don't know how to pretend. I know. Sorry. I'm not pretending, but I'm sorry for the guy jammed you. I'm just apologizing right now. You pushed me. You want me to go? I'm not saying my face. Are you serious? I didn't push you. I didn't know.
And of course, we now saw Ilebaye crying. So I think Ilebaye was in her emotions, right? Because today's a Sunday Live eviction show. And of course, she's just thinking about the fact that, I might be leaving the house today. She might be leaving the house. Groovy might be leaving the house. And of course, Phyna. So the idea of Ilebaye bringing, Phyna and wanting Phyna and of course Groovy to dance together is because she felt like these guys might leave the house today. So it'd be nice for everybody to have a nice time. But that wasn't what Chichi was getting. Now remember, one of the highlights we're looking forward to at this party was a Groovy and Chomzy combination. So here it is. Chichi now called Chomzy and said, you know what, this is what happened. This is what Ilebaye did. Okay? And I like Chomzy. She was quite diplomatic in her way of handling this issue because herself and Ilebaye are quite close. Okay? And here's Chichi reporting Ilebaye to Chomzy. So Chomzy was like, why didn't you tell me that, Ilebaye pushed you? You would have thought that maybe Chomzy would go and fight Ilebaye. But guess what? She went back inside and she was holding Ilebaye and herself and Ilebaye were dancing. Eventually, we now saw, Groovy and Phyna's dance. And it wasn't for too long, right? But now we're beginning to realize that, Groovy does not like Phyna in a romantic way. And he's telling Ilebaye that, see, I do not like this girl in a romantic way. I have met Chomzy. And myself and Chomzy, we like each other. Chomzy has told me that she likes me. I've been hearing that Chomzy likes me. But right now, I have figured it out myself that Chomzy likes me and I like Chomzy.
This whole thing is happening because I spoke to Chomzy. And now I finally found out that I like Chomzy and she likes me. That is the problem now.
Then go for her. Then tell Phyna, okay, I like you as a...
And now, after the party, we now saw a conversation between Phyna and Groovy. And here is, Phyna being all mushy because she's wanted to talk to Groovy all the while. But of course, Groovy and Ilebaye were having a conversation. So finally, Groovy and Ilebaye's conversation, she scatters it. And then she has Phyna and Groovy to herself. And then she's asking Groovy what the problem is. And Groovy is like, because Groovy had already told Ilebaye that he's not really into Phyna. So his body language is saying that, you know what, I'm not into you, but he's telling her that, you know what, it's the fact that Chichi is brought into this conversation that he doesn't like. That Chichi was never in the conversation before, and he doesn't like the fact that Ilebaye brought herself and, of course, Phyna to come and scatter the dance he was having with, with Chichi, and the fact that Chichi had to, talk to him, which is not really the main reason. Right now, Groovy likes Chomzy. His mind is with Chomzy. But Phyna does not know that, and Phyna has been all mushy with him. I really feel that, Groovy should come out straight and tell this girl, I do not like you. Okay? You guys are in an enclosed space so that she can move on with another person if she wants to move on. Because this Phyna also, I feel tonight, she was everywhere. She was also with Deji. You literally needed to see the way she was grinding Deji, right? And at some point, she was trying to force herself again on Lelo Swags. And Elo Swags was just done. She was all over the guy. She was forcing herself on him. The guy was just tired. He literally wanted to escape. In the long run, Elo Swag escaped from Phyna. And you literally needed to see the look on Phyna's face because Elo Swag was tired. You're telling this guy that why is he not talking to you because he's not in love with another girl. That's why you step back away from him. And the guy is not even feeling you because Elo Swag's heart is with Chomzy. But Chomzy also was not giving Elo Swag, the attention he wanted because Chomzy really also likes, Groovy. And then eventually we now saw the fact that Phyna literally forced herself on Groovy kissing this guy because this guy didn't want to kiss her. We could literally see that, Groovy was trying to take his mouth away, but Phyna eventually made sure that she stole a kiss. Moving on to my next gist. Diana has called Giddyfire's bluff. Now what happened? So Diana, feels like Giddyfire is moving towards Rachel. Here's Diana saying that, in the first instance, at the early hours of, in the early stages of them being in the house, Diana had already called Giddyfire and she told him, save your saliva. You're a liar. I don't believe anything you say. You were talking to Doing and you were talking to me at the same time. And right now I am done with you. Let's just stay as friends in the house. But here is Diana getting jealous of the fact that Giddyfire is moving towards Rachel, the new rider in the house. And I'm wondering, you've told this guy you don't want him anymore. But right now you're getting angry at the guy because he didn't check up on you. You were sick and he probably didn't take care of you and all of that. And she's mad at Giddyfire.
You are valuing our friendship. We will not have this kind of situation, this kind of embarrassment. I've been too good because I care for you, stuff like that. That's why.
Diana, don't I care for you too?
You
Let's
don't care.
come on now. Why would you say something like that?
I swear to God.
Since
the past 2 days, I didn't eat.
One thing that I like that Ilebaye did was, calling Groovy and saying, you know what, who do you like? And for the first time, I could hear, Groovy saying that he liked Beauty, he liked Ilebaye, and of course he liked Chomzy. He didn't like Phyna. And now he was saying that, if not because of the fact that Beauty has been disqualified, he will never ever speak with Chomzy. But the fact that Beauty has been disqualified from the show is what is making him want to tilt towards Chomzy.
I like Chomzy, but I would never, if Beauty was a new team today, I would never speak to Chomzy.
I know.
I swear,
I know.
I would never speak to Chomzy.
So here it is. Ilebaye is telling him, like, make your choice. Phyna likes you. You're giving her green light, right? And she doesn't like the fact that guys who just want to lead ladies on. So Ilebaye is telling him that this is it. Phyna likes you. You know that. You're leading her on. Call her right now. Tell her that you do not want anything relational with her. You like her as a friend. And then move to Chomzy. But also the same, I also think that Ilebaye low-key likes Groovy and probably wouldn't mind being with him. Now, moving back to Diana. Diana was drunk tonight. She was so drunk that, he was farm savvy at some point that literally had to, guide her. Because this was it. When she got drunk, they brought her to Giddyfire. Giddyfire understands how to take care of her. So she sat on Giddyfire's laps. But while she sat on Giddyfire's laps, Rachel, who Diana is actually mad at for being close to Giddyfire, is beside Giddyfire. So Diana is on Giddyfire's laps, and of course Shex is in their front. And you could literally see Giddyfire winking to Shex and telling Shex to please help him handle Rachel while he focuses on Diana. Now this Giddyfire is really a playboy because after all of this was done, you now saw him with Amaka. And they almost tried kissing. I'm sure that they were just trying to caution themselves. Himself and Amaka were having like very intimate conversations, talking about, what they felt, the fact that, she liked him. And so some people were telling him not to like him because he's with another girl in the house. And he was shocked, like, who told you that? But this was like an intimate conversation they were having. I'm just wondering, this guy is throwing his shots at 3 girls. One thing I've observed when it comes to Groovy is that he's not firm. If you don't like someone, tell them you don't like the person. He's not firm. I feel like his emotions are everywhere. He's a nice guy, right? And sometimes you have to be blunt. So if you do not like Phyna, let Phyna go so that you can focus on Chomzy. Because right now, even as I'm watching on the screens right now, they're literally just hugging and just cuddling each other. And I'm wondering, you're just leading this girl on. That's it on this video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please go to the comment section and let me know what you think about what has happened tonight. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, just hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and guess what? You get notified whenever I post a video. Go on all social media platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and of course on TikTok, and follow me at the Femi Daniel. Until next time, I'll come again very soon. It's bye for now.